From Forbes fame to federal prison, the rise and fall of Invictus Obi. The beginning, a boy from nothing. In a quiet village in southeastern Nigeria, a boy was born into hardship. His name was Obinwane Okeke, the 17th child in a large polygamous family, raised by a struggling mother who worked tirelessly just to survive. From a young age, Obinwane dreamed of escaping poverty. At just 16 years old, he started small, designing websites and printing business cards. He made his first money and bought the finest bicycle in his village. To him, it wasn't just a bike, it was proof that he could rise. The rise, from nobody to Forbes star. Years passed, and the young boy became a global entrepreneur. He studied abroad, earning a master's degree from Monash University in Australia. He built a company called Invictus Group, with investments in oil, real estate, agriculture, and telecoms. His success stories spread like wildfire. In 2016, he was listed on Forbes Africa 30 Under 30. He became a symbol of African excellence, a motivational speaker, a role model, a millionaire entrepreneur with influence across countries. To the world, Obinwane Okeke was unstoppable. A double life, a hidden empire of fraud. But behind the polished image, there was another story, a darker one. While speaking on global stages, while inspiring young Africans, he was secretly involved in sophisticated cybercrime operations dating back years. His specialty? A highly advanced scam known as business email compromise, BEC. The $11 million scam. Here's how it worked. Obinwane and his network hacked into corporate email systems. They specifically targeted executives, like CFOs and CEOs. Once inside, they studied communication patterns. Then, they impersonated those executives and sent fake instructions for wire transfers. Victims believed they were sending money to legitimate partners. But in reality, they were sending millions straight into fraudulent accounts. In one major case, a company unknowingly transferred nearly $11 million. The scam was precise, calculated, and devastating. The investigation. The FBI closes in. The FBI began investigating after the victim company raised alarm. For 13 months, investigators tracked digital footprints, emails, IP addresses, hidden communications. They discovered something shocking. Obinwane Okeke had accessed the compromised email account hundreds of times. The evidence was overwhelming, but he had no idea. He continued living his luxury life, unaware that the net was closing. A fall at the airport. August 6, 2019. Dulles International Airport, United States. Obinwane Okeke was preparing to leave the country. Then, suddenly, FBI agents moved in. He was arrested on the spot. From private jets to handcuffs. From Forbes cover to a federal courtroom. The world was shocked. From denial to confession. At first, he pleaded not guilty, but as the evidence mounted, he changed his plea. In 2020, he admitted his crimes, acknowledging that his actions were intentional and unlawful. He agreed to forfeit assets tied to the fraud. The image of the young African billionaire began to crumble. Obinwane Okeke was sentenced to 10 years behind bars in February 2021.